Hey guys, today let's see the effect of equal to in declaring a variable in Qlik. So I have a sample data set with a couple of fields like customer, product, and sales. So let's create a couple of variables, one with equal to and one without equal to. So I'll name the first one as pre-calc sales, which I'll explain later. So this will start with equal to sum of sales. I'll create one more, which I name it as dynamic sales. And this is without equal to. And now I have a couple of filters, list boxes here for product, customer, and sales. So let's quickly create a chart to visualize and compare the variables side by side. So I'll go with the table. I'll add customer, product. Let me add couple of expressions. One will be the first variable v, or I'll start with the actual formula. So first expression will be the sum of sales. Second will be my v pre-calculated sales. Third will be my dynamic sales. Now let's quickly look into the output. So as you could see, the first expression is getting evaluated at each row. I mean at each product level, right, for a particular customer. And what you see in the second column is actually the total of this, right? So that means this is pre-calculated. Since we had an equal to while we creating the variable, so this is getting pre-calculated, and all what you see is is the total sales at customer level, right? At the data model level, whatever filters are applied, only those selections are considered, and the total sales is calculated out of it. And that is what is displayed as a static number over here, which is not getting evaluated at the row level, the product level, right? Whereas this expression gets evaluated at each row, and that's the difference between these two. I mean, that's exactly why we call this as a pre-calculated sales. So this is kind of static, whereas this is dynamic, and this is not evaluated. It still shows our formula because we have skipped the dollar part. So let me add the dollar. Whereas this pre-calculated is, it doesn't make any difference, right, whether with dollar or without dollar, because it is already pre-calculated. It's going to return the static value, whereas this requires a dollar for it to evaluate the underlying formula, sum of sales, right? So now, as you could see, this is evaluated and this is matching with this actual sales, right? So similar to this expression, dynamic variable is getting evaluated at each row level. Okay, so that's exactly the difference, and why do that's exactly why we call this as a pre-calculated variable and this is a dynamic variable. So let's visualize the same with the bar chart as well for more clarity. So I'll go with product as my x-axis. Let me add my pre-calculated sales as one of my expression. I'll enable the data points. I'll add one more expression, the dynamic sales. I'll enable the data points. So let's quickly visualize it. So as you could see, the blue bars are all static ones, right? Which is returning the same value, whereas the red bars are all dynamic, which is getting evaluated for each product, which is the actual behavior we wanted, right? So based on the requirement, based on the situation where you use, you can decide whether you need a pre-calculated variable or a dynamic variable, right? So this equal to is very critical and which has to be used as per the requirement. So hope you guys are clear of the role of equal to while declaring a variable. Please do let me know for any clarifications in the comment section. Thanks for watching.